What's up, guys? Hope you're all having a great weekend. I went to Indy yesterday to go pick up the PNOE. So that was the test that you saw some of the coaches doing probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we were sitting on the bike with that mask on. I went and picked up the mask from Max in Indy this weekend, so I can start running the test on you guys. And if you remember, I sent out an email a few weeks ago about a price for the PNOE test, and he was originally going to charge everyone excuse me, $100 per person to do the PNOE test. But after talking with him, we both really wanted to get as many people done. We want to try to get every single person at the gym done, just because of how valuable the information from the test is in both fitness, your life, just everything in general. It provides so many different details about your body, stress levels, oxygen and carbon dioxide, and the relationship of your breathing, the fuel source that you use when you work out, fat or carbs, and then that all plays a role in the stress in your life, the stress you experience every single day, the stress you're putting on your body, and the relationship that has with your workouts and your nutrition, your sleep. All that ties in together, and this test can help show where that stress is coming from and what fuel source you're using. So after talking to him and deciding that I was going to go pick up the test from him and I was going to run the test, he decided to let me rent out the PNOE for a month. And he said that I can charge whatever as long as I pay him some kind of amount of money, which is huge. So I'm able to drop that price from $100 to $20 for you guys. Sorry, I'm driving. I want to make sure I don't get hit while I'm doing this video. Dropping this price is a huge thank you to you guys for staying loyal and for sticking with us through all the years, all the different changes throughout the years, and then the recent price increase. We just want to show you that we really appreciate you and all the love and support you've given us over the years, and for sticking with us through thick and thin, and just being loyal and staying by our side. So this is a big thank you to you guys, and just trying to show our appreciation to you by dropping that from 100 to 20. So hopefully we can make it work within your budget to do that test for $20. And on top of that, we are throwing in another test for free. So you're getting 2 tests for $20. The second test is an RER test. So essentially what that is, it's testing your resting heart rate, and it's testing your metabolism. So at your resting heart rate, how many calories are you burning, and how many calories of that is carbs that you're burning, and how many calories of that is fat that you're burning. And the really cool thing is, it'll print off both tests. You're going to get a report from. It's going to be sent to the PNOE people. I think they're called Sanos, like their company, and then they will send that to Max, who will then send it to me, and then I will get it out to you guys. But you'll get reports from both tests. This resting heart rate test, you'll get another report as well. And the cool thing, really cool thing, is this test is super accurate of like testing your metabolism, and like I said, the calories of fat and carbs that you're burning just at resting. So we have your resting heart rate and how many calories you burn just living, and then we're going to turn around and do the actual PNOE tests that you'll see a lot of Olympians do. You'll see a lot of them on bikes or on treadmills, and they're all hooked up to all those tubes. This is the same exact test. It's just a more simplified version that's able to be used in a more compact way, with it's like a little backpack on your back when you're doing it. But So you have both those results in the test. The Sanos people or company, the people from PNOE, they have figured out a way to take both those tests, and then with a little survey, they can print out for you a weekly, daily, monthly meal plan. So you'll take the survey. One of the questions is like, what type of style do you like to eat? Like keto, paleo. There's a bunch of different other ones on there. I haven't gone through it yet. What foods, like if you have any food allergies, what food you like, what food you don't like. After doing that test or that little survey and coupling that, or tripling, whatever, I don't know, coupling it with the 2 other test results of the PNOE and your resting, they print out a daily meal plan for you. What exactly to eat, how much of each food item, what time to eat, or because in the survey it's like how many times a day do you like to eat. It gives you your day just laid out for you, what food to eat, what the ingredients are, how to make it, and then it prints off a grocery list for you. That is a separate cost, but it is out there for you. That option is available to you. It's $20 a month through Sanos. Max and I are going to try to work with them and try to see if there's any way we can get it down, but I don't know 100% if we will be able to. So it's for sure $20 a month additional, and that would be through Sanos, and that's totally optional, but it's a super cool resource for you guys if it's something you're interested in. I know I'm really excited to test it out and see what we can work out there, and then just to see the different results with the 2 tests, and then having a nutrition plan completely laid out based off of these tests that we're doing, and it's going off of our heart rate, our breathing, our metabolism, everything. So it's super accurate and it's super exciting. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. This is some next level shit, and Max and I kept talking about this, and it's just what we are about to do is so next level fitness. It's not even just fitness, it's so next level health and wellness that nowhere else is providing. These tests, these results are going to help your life so much, and we are so excited to be able to offer this to you. And just, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, and that's okay. And like we've always told you before, fast, easy results are not the results you want. You don't want the really fast fat loss and weight loss, because what ends up happening is it's not sustainable. You do it, and then all of a sudden you switch back to your old ways and you gain it all back. So we've never been about the really quick, immediate results. We've always been long-term, healthy results. Long-term goals, long-term success, and that's what this is. And it's all based off of your body, your individual heart rate, your individual breathing. Everything is based off of you. The workouts, the nutrition, if you choose to do that. It's just so next level, and there's so many resources available to you to help you be the healthiest version of you possible. And like I said, it's not easy. Talk to any of the coaches that have been doing some of these workouts. It's tough to slow down, especially when for so long we've been preaching intensity, intensity, intensity. The thing is, if you've seen any of the podcasts or articles CrossFit's been putting out lately, they've been trying to go back more of the health route, and Glassman's even gone to say that, like, he's been starting to use relative intensity in his definition of CrossFit, because what most of us know for the definition of CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. Now if you hear him talking, he's kind of stepping back, and it's constantly varied functional movements performed at relative intensity, because he's realized that people have taken that high intensity and ran with it way too far and way past what he intended for CrossFit. The intention for it wasn't to be every single day red line, laying on the floor every single day. That's not where you're getting the results. The results is staying within your training zone based off of your individual heart rate, the stress in your life, the way you're eating, and staying in there and burning fat instead of carbs. When you're just going as hard as you can every single day, all you're doing is pulling from carbs, and that's not sustainable long term. That's why a lot of us have inflammation in different joints, our shoulders, our knees, just different inflammation everywhere, different soreness. And what this is going to help with, it's going to help with that soreness, not thesaurus, sorry. When you're training in the right heart zone and you're pulling from your fat source as your fuel instead of carbs, now your inflammation goes down, you feel better, and you're able to sustain this long term. One real quick story that I've noticed, I know a lot of you have heard me say how bad my hips are. You've seen me try to demonstrate squats cold, and it's hard for me to do because it's really painful and it takes me a long time to warm up. With some of these warm-ups that we've been doing to test this program, he would throw 20 air squats in like the second movement, and I'd be like, son of a bitch, that's a lot of air squats for me without warming up. 3 to 5 air squats in and I feel great. My hip, the hip pain that I was feeling, hip, groin, whatever, same thing in my opinion. But that general area that I would normally feel tightness and soreness all the time, it has pretty much gone away. And now when I start to do squats, it doesn't take me long to warm up, and I use the air squat to warm myself up. It's a really great feeling just being able to not have that soreness and that tightness all the time. So that's another benefit to doing all this stuff that we're doing. I mean, I could go on, and I would love to talk to you individually if you have any questions or concerns. Please just shoot me a text, an email, stop me, talk to me. I'd love to talk to you about it. But again, I want to try to get every single one of you tested. I went and picked up the PNOE from him. I'm running the tests, so he doesn't have to come down and spend his time to do it. And I have it for a month, but I would like to get people tested as soon as possible. If you are interested, it's $20. It's not $100 anymore. I was able to talk him down and get it to $20. So $20, and you get 2 tests with that. You get the resting heart rate test. We'll do that first, so your heart rate's not up. We're just nice and chill. With that resting heart rate test, if you are interested, you do have to do that fasted. So no drinking, no eating, none of that. So like that's a good first thing in the morning type thing. And you don't have to do both tests on the same day. You can definitely do them on separate days. So if you rather get your PNOE test done first, that's the one on the bike where we start going up and ramping up the RPMs until you can't go anymore. That's the one you saw the coaches doing. You can do that on a separate day, and then we can do, whatever. We can do them on different days. But if you want to knock them both out on the same day, totally doable. Just to let you know, it's going to be about 30 minutes, around 30 minutes for both tests if you want to do them back to back. Otherwise, they're both probably around 12 minutes individually. The PNOE test can go a little longer and it can go a little shorter, depending on how long you can sustain a certain pace on the bike. But the resting heart rate test is for sure 12 minutes, and that's it. But $20 for 2 tests that probably individually are $100 each, and you would have a hard time trying to find some of these in certain areas. And I mean, the $100 originally was probably a really good price for that test just in general, because a lot of high-level Olympic athletes use these tests for their training and to figure out VO2 max and different things like that. So for us to be able to get this test at $20 is amazing, and I really hope there's a way we can find a way to be able to get everybody in and get these tests done. So if you want to get these done, please send me an email. It's blaine@crossfitconstancy.com, and we will set you up. I'll be running all the tests. And pretty much anytime you guys can get in, just let me know and I will get these tests done. It's really important to me to get these done for you because I want you to have these results and these tests and have all these different readings so we can provide you the best, most individualized programming possible. Really excited for this, and I hope you guys are just as excited as we are. Please shoot me a text, an email if you have any questions. Please email me if you're interested and you want to set up times and dates, and we'll get this going as soon as possible. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, $20, 2 really awesome tests. So if you have any questions, again, let me know. Other than that, have a great rest of your weekend. Hope to see a lot of you get these tests done this week. And yeah, have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.